Hi, welcome in. I'm Divine Design Tarot, back with another timeless pick a card reading. Today's reading topic is dream analysis. The goal is to uncover the messages and lessons behind the content, symbology, and experiences of your dreams. During this reading, I will be working with your spirit guides and subconscious to figure out what your dreams have been trying to tell you. To choose your group, there are 5 different images to pick from. I created these images in association with the dream themes present within each group. As always, feel free to pause the video to give yourself enough time and space to intuitively choose your group. I would recommend taking a few deep breaths, connecting to your intuition, visualizing the topic, and selecting the group or groups that you feel drawn to the most. I'm recording this intro after I finished reading for all the groups, and I do have to say that I'm really curious as to how the collective themes, messages, and lessons within each group have manifested in each of your individual dreams. I would love for there to be a discussion on dreams in the comments section, so if you feel called to do so, please feel free to share what's been going on in your dreams. Together, I believe we can strengthen our intuitions and create a community of dream detectives. With that last suggestion, I am going to get started now, and I will meet you at your reading. Hi, welcome in. This reading is for all those who chose group number 1 for this timeless pick a card reading all about dream analysis. Today the intention is to dive deep to discover what your subconscious may be trying to tell you through your dreams. So as you can see, I already have the spread laid out here. We have your tarot cards, the Wheel, the Moon, the King of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. We also have these cards over here, which are from a Dream Decoder deck that I have. So these are elements or aspects that may be included in your dreams. And we have these Oracle cards at the bottom here. I thought they would be a fun addition to this deep topic that we're embarking on today. So first I want to go into these Dream Decoder cards because they may act as hints or signals as to what dreams are being brought up today in this reading for this group. So let's see what we have here. This card represents the concept or the dream experience of being late. And this one represents the concept or dream experience of seeing clothes in your dream. And I'm going to get deeper into these cards with the descriptions that you saw on the back of them, but I'm going to wait at a later time during the reading to do so. First, I'm going to take a look at the tarot cards that we have describing your dreams, what your subconscious has been trying to tell you through your dreams. So right here we have the Four of Cups. With the Four of Cups, I'm getting the general energy from your spirit guides that you may not be getting enough rest. That's a pretty powerful message coming through with the traditional meaning of this card. But I'm feeling like your focus has been on this King of Pentacles energy, and that is probably the reason why you may not have been getting as much rest as your subconscious may want or need. But with this Four of Cups card, this is a message from your subconscious that you are in need of, metaphorically or literally taking a break, napping, taking a nap, resting. But this also can represent taking some time alone away from others' energies, thoughts, and emotions, and spending that time in contemplation. The Four of Cups can represent this energy of not being exactly where you want to be yet, or be yet in terms of manifesting your dream life or becoming this King of Pentacles. And I'll get into what this King of Pentacles means for you in just a second. But focusing on this Four of Cups, traditionally on Four of Cups cards, there are four cups shown on the imagery of the card. And these four cups represent different elements that someone has manifested. Now those elements might not be the final product that the person was hoping to manifest, but what that imagery is supposed to metaphorically represent is mixing together those elements, or mixing together those elements or resources to create the product or manifestation that you are intending to create. So I'm getting an additional message here from your spirit guides, from your subconscious, that you may not be realizing that you have all of the resources that you need to create whatever dream or vision you have, especially stepping into this King of Pentacles energy. But with the meaning of the Four of Cups, this is coming with a suggestion of taking some time to rest, to contemplate. I'm also getting, so sometimes this card can refer to being ghosted, but with it coming in the reverse position, I'm almost getting like your subconscious wants you to ghost other people. This may be someone in particular or a couple of people or relationships that are taking a lot of your time, energy, mental space, emotional energy. That's a big one that's coming through. But your subconscious may want you to, temporarily, it's up to you to determine how temporary or permanent this ghosting may be, but your subconscious wants you to take a break from certain people or even situations that are taking too much mental and emotional energy from you at this time. Okay, so now that we got into the meaning of the Four of Cups, I was picking up on some association to the King of Pentacles, so I'm going to get into what this card means now. So with the King of Pentacles, I have a feeling that this is the manifestation or the dream that you are working towards, that I was referring to when I was talking about this Four of Cups. So the King of Pentacles represents this version of yourself that you are stepping into or that you are working on embodying. The King of Pentacles represents... Sorry for that interruption. Going back to what I was saying in regards to the King of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles represents someone who is business-minded. It's giving an energy of being a business manager or even a money manager, just being a skillful manager of one's material resources, physical opportunities that can lead to gaining material wealth. But this representation of the King of Pentacles is what is coming represents the dream or vision that your subconscious is bringing up. And I'm almost getting that you love interacting with the world in this way. It's almost like you're always willing to work because you live for it. You're living for work at this time. That's what's coming through from your subconscious. And I think that's why we got this Four of Cups card, because your subconscious is kind of saying like, hey, what about me? I want some attention being put on me, being put on sleep, on dreaming, having some moments of play through dreaming. That's what's coming through from your spirit guides and subconscious. With this King of Pentacles, this is also your subconscious coming through saying that this is also your spirit guides coming through saying that this King of Pentacles is your true self. You are meant to be someone who has power, influence, and success in whatever way that you see yourself achieving that. And what's coming through from your spirit guides is that this dream, I know that we were talking about dreams happening in your sleeping life when you're asleep, but what's coming through now is your spirit guides talking about a dream that you have for your life or who you would like to become. Your spirit guides are saying that being this pillar of abundance and success is absolutely possible for you. But again, with that Four of Cups energy coming through in conjunction with this King of Pentacles, oh, I also realized too on the imagery of this card on the clothing, it almost looks like this is a sea anemone, or it almost looks like this is a piece of coral that's part of the cloth of this King of Pentacles. Very interesting. So again, there's that association to cups energy, to water. So it's that little piece of advice or a suggestion coming through from your spirit guides and subconscious of being this strong-willed, business-minded leader who is also in touch with their emotions, who is also in touch with their needs, their physical needs, making sure that you represent this leader of always being willing to work, putting out work of quality as well, but avoiding those feelings of being burnt out, exhausted, and so on. Okay, so that's all I'm getting for this King of Pentacles. Moving on now, we have the Moon card. So again, with this Moon card, I'm getting this nuanced energy of almost combining your dreams that are happening when you're asleep, combining those dreams with your waking life, with your waking reality. There's this energy coming through with the Wheel and the Moon card coming out together, almost like making your wildest dreams materialize into physical reality. That is the energy that's coming through. But I think it's very interesting too that on the imagery of this Moon card, we have two figures and it looks like they are building this moon. Feels like they're creating their own reality. And I don't think it's a coincidence that we have someone walking this way and then this King of Pentacles looking down at them. Okay, I see what's going on now. So what's coming through now from your spirit guides and from your subconscious is you may be having dreams at this time that are bringing your attention to certain illusions that have to do with you becoming this King of Pentacles. And these illusions are self-limiting beliefs, societal internalizations that suggest that you are not this King of Pentacles, and that is why they are illusions. Because remember, your spirit guides and your subconscious is saying that this is who you truly are, this King of Pentacles, who works towards success and at the same time validates their intuition and emotions while doing so. Interesting. And any beliefs, subconscious beliefs or thoughts, mindsets related to this thought of needing to sacrifice your body in order to gain success, working hard, like living for work instead of granting yourself this moment of rest and respite. So yeah, I lost my train of thought there for a second, but your spirit guides and subconscious are bringing to light those illusions, those self-limiting beliefs that are preventing you from embodying this King of Pentacles, and also in doing so in a way that honors your physical needs. Yes, that honors your subconscious too, honors your dreaming life, your dreaming world. I just get this energy from this moon card that once you allow yourself to dream, it's going to somehow seep into your waking reality. It's almost like what's coming through from your spirit guides and subconscious is that doing so, letting yourself dream and rest more, is going to help your waking reality thrive, and in terms of what you're intending to manifest in your life. Because next to this moon card we have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is about taking control of the metaphorical wheel of your life. This wheel metaphorically represents a feeling of control of what happens in our life, the events that occur in our life. So with the Wheel of Fortune coming out, this is suggesting that because these illusions are resurfacing, it's giving you this opportunity to take control of your waking reality in a more conscious way, especially in regards to embodying this King of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune is also a positive omen in terms of breaking cycles. So I feel like the illusions that are being revealed to you are part of a cycle that you are currently breaking free of. And because of this realizations that you are having through your dreams, letting go of self-limiting thoughts within your subconscious, I'm feeling connected to the traditional meaning of this Wheel of Fortune, in that things are going to be working out best case scenario for you in your life. Because you are working on resolving these issues and breaking the cycles related to self-limiting beliefs about becoming this King of Pentacles, you're turning that metaphorical wheel in your favor. Luck and good fortune is smiling upon you because of this, and that is beautiful. But okay, so that concludes the messages that I'm getting from the tarot cards, from your spirit guides and your subconscious. And now I'm going to move into the oracle cards, just get some last additional messages or details that your spirit guides and subconscious would like to share today. So I want to dive into these little oracle cards that we have at the bottom here. These oracle cards have associated keywords, and I'm going to read them for each card. So for pickle, the keywords are dilemma, in a bind, and impasse. Right off the bat, I'm getting drawn to the messages that we were getting in the Four of Cups card. You know, those messages of your subconscious wanting to take a break from certain people or situations that are going on in your life right now. So I feel like that is that this card is in regards to that message. In your current life, there may be some type of dilemma or impasse that you're experiencing. An impasse meaning feeling like you're not reaching some type of agreement with someone or a situation. So with that card, I feel like that was just, you know, added confirmation of that message and another little reminder to keep that in mind. Next up, we have peach. The keywords associated with this card are dandy, agreeable, and joyful. That's pretty funny with those words coming out in conjunction with this pickle card. Just seems very contrarian. What I'm getting from your spirit guides and subconscious is to not let this pickle that you're in to dictate how you're feeling, or even how you're feeling about yourself, because you're coming across as someone who is inherently joyful, agreeable, someone who is dandy, fashionable, charming, attractive. That's the energy that's coming through with this peach card. So I'm just getting like, don't let this pickle that you're experiencing get in the way of your energy, of who you are, of the image that you're trying to project. Okay, and then lastly we have this squirrel card. The keywords associated with this card are hoard, gather, and stash. That's so funny. I feel like that is a confirmation of what we were talking about in this King of Pentacles. You are definitely stashing up your nuts. In terms of these nuts representing your material resources, your financial wealth. So yeah, you're definitely living for your work at this time. And all the while you're working, you're just a little, a nudge from your subconscious to pay a little attention to them, to pay a little attention to dreaming. You know, through your dreams, you may become inspired, receive channeled messages on how to bring you closer to becoming this King of Pentacles. And also through your dreams, you may be receiving messages about the illusions being revealed to you in terms of those self-limiting beliefs in relation to this King of Pentacles. Okay, so lastly, I do want to go into the dream decoder cards that we have here. These may be hints or signals of the dreams that are being referred to throughout this reading, because these cards contain concepts or experiences that you may be having in your dreams. So this card is referring to the experience of being late in your dreams. I'm going to read the description for the card as well. Turning up late for an appointment or event can have a range of possible meanings, usually on the theme of something problematic in your approach to some aspect of your life. Perhaps you're showing a lack of confidence or self-esteem, or not dealing effectively with practical matters. The most common manifestation is missing a flight or a train, a classic symbol of feeling overwhelmed or not up to the challenge or of a task. An alternate An alternative meaning is loss of control. In particular, perhaps an inability to cope with deadlines or time pressures. Turning up late in general may be an alert suggesting you need to be more organized and disciplined. But sometimes it's a nudge to make you face your fears and deal with a situation you've been avoiding. If you've suffered a loss of some kind, being late may be straightforwardly a reflection of sorrow or regret. What's standing out to me in this description for being late in a dream is a nudge to make you face your fears and deal with a situation you've been avoiding. Honestly, I'm just getting this energy that you're being encouraged to take a break from a person or situation. It could honestly be both. But you're being encouraged from your subconscious and your spirit guides to consciously take that break, take that time to self-reflect, to rest. And there's some resistance in doing so. It's almost like doing so, taking that time away will be facing some type of fear. Maybe a fear that you are not this King of Pentacles, a fear that's related to the illusions that we were talking about in this moon card. Okay, and that's all I'm getting from being late. But moving on, we have this other Dream Decoder card. This is representing the concept or dream experience of clothing, clothes. The clothes you wear in a dream may indicate the image others have of you. If there are clothes in a wardrobe or lying around, the reference may be to how you'd like to appear. The color and condition of the clothes are significant. If they are gray and threadbare, you may be lacking in self-esteem or feel you aren't realizing your full potential. Brightly colored or designer items may indicate you feel on top of things or would like to be. If you're wearing the wrong outfit, that's a sign you have problems accepting who you are. Wearing someone else's clothes suggests there's something about that person you admire or can learn from. Putting on clothes suggests moving forward hopefully. Undressing indicates shedding inhibitions or outmoded beliefs or habits. Hats represent aspirations, shoes, what is keeping you grounded, and jewelry, the qualities you most value in yourself and others. All three occur commonly in dreams. So for this concept or dream experience, I feel like the particular details of clothing, what's happening with clothing in your dream is probably going to be different for each individual watching this, since this is for a collective group. But what is standing out to me from this description is this part talking about undressing indicates shedding inhibitions or outmoded beliefs or habits. So I feel like whatever is happening in your dreams related to clothing, it's meant to represent shedding those outdated beliefs and habits, all for the purpose of bringing you closer to becoming your true self, becoming this King of Pentacles. And with that concludes all the messages that I am getting from your spirit guides and subconscious about your dreams. Thank you so much for allowing me to be your reader today. I hope you found this reading to be helpful and enlightening. If you would like to let me know how the reading resonated with you, please feel free to do so by leaving me a like, comment, or subscribe. If you're interested in more pick-a-card readings, please feel free to check out my other social media platforms such as Instagram and TikTok, which the links of can be found down below. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you could do so on my website at divinedesigntarot.com. Anyway, I am wishing you all the best. I am sending you love and light, and I hope to connect with you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, welcome in. This reading is for all those who chose group number 2 for this timeless pick a card reading featuring dream analysis, dream interpretation, in which we are diving deep into what your dreams and subconscious have been trying to tell you. So as you can see, I already have the spread laid out for you. We have your tarot cards, the 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands in reverse, the 7 of Pentacles, and the Moon card. I also have some oracle cards pulled. We have these little oracle cards at the bottom here. I thought they would add an element of lightness and fun in this reading of diving deep into your subconscious. They do have keywords associated with them, which I will go over later in the reading. And then lastly, these cards over here are dream decoder cards. These represent concepts or experiences that may occur in your dreams. So I would use these as hints or signals to make sure that you chose the right group. So this represents the experience or concept of drowning, a wedding or marriage, or musical instruments. So these may represent experiences or symbols that you may be seeing in your dreams. As always, take what resonates with you. Okay, now I'm going to get started with the tarot cards that we have for your reading today. I'm going to start over here with the Moon card. With the Moon card, this has a very strong or direct connection to the topic of this reading. The Moon card is associated with dreams. The Moon, this card in tarot can also indicate having experiences in your dreams that seem otherworldly, in which it seems like you're traveling to other places, other realms even, other universes, experiencing things that are not connected to this physical 3D reality in any way, shape, or form. So I would take this card as confirmation if you have been having those otherworldly experiences in your dreams. They are valid experiences that are happening in your dream sleeping life. But I'm also getting additional messages from your spirit guides and your subconscious in that through your dreams, what has been happening in your dreams, I'm more specifically picking up this feeling of fear coming from your dreams. But through your experiences in your dreams, or if you've been feeling a sense of fear, your spirit guides and your subconscious have been trying to bring an illusion of your waking reality to your attention. And this illusion, and I'm intuitively getting that this illusion is one in which either someone or a situation is putting up some type of facade. They're projecting an image of that is not necessarily aligned with who or what they are at their core. So it's almost like this illusion is being uprooted from your life through this analysis of your dreams, or your subconscious is encouraging you to see this illusion in your waking reality. I'm also getting an additional message from your subconscious that whatever is going on in your dreams at this time is an opportunity for your subconscious to understand some complex emotions, relationships, and behaviors that are rooted in your past. I'm going to move on now to the Seven of Pentacles. With this card, I'm getting from your spirit guides and subconscious that through your dreams, you have been working through this energy or this feeling of waiting for some type of validation or rewards from the efforts of your labors. The imagery that we have on this card is really pulling me in. I'm getting pulled into the harvest that we see that is around this figure. It's almost like this harvest is surrounding this figure, but this person's face to me looks like it's in anguish. Almost like they're not seeing the abundance and harvest that is surrounding them, that is waiting for them to reap, waiting for them to receive. I feel like this figure is representing you. It almost feels, what's coming through from your spirit guides and subconscious, it feels like your head has been in the clouds. And I'm going to get into why that is in a second with this 10 of Wands. But your subconscious and spirit guides are bringing this energy to your attention because your subconscious has been trying to work with this energy. And I feel like they also are working with you in recognizing the opportunity for abundance that is surrounding you. Okay, so moving on now, I want to get into the 10 of Wands. So this 10 of Wands is depicting a certain situation. This may be with a particular individual in your life or a general body of people, an institution, an industry perhaps. But this 10 of Wands represents an energy of being overwhelmed, overworked, feeling burnt out. This is getting pushed to the very limits of your mental, emotional, and physical capacities. But there's some additional messages that I'm getting from the imagery and the energy of this card. If you can see on this card, there's chess pieces, and this king takes on the role of a dictator, takes on the role of an authority figure that is unjustly or unfairly putting work and responsibilities onto this other chess piece. I apologize, I'm not sure what exactly this chess piece is. It might be the bishop. I don't play chess, but feel free to correct me in the comments. Anyway, this king is dictating responsibilities and work onto this bishop. I'm just going to call them a bishop for ease, for my own ease. But they're putting work and responsibilities, stress, burdens onto this bishop that does not necessarily belong to this bishop. And I feel like this bishop is representing you. That's what's coming across from your spirit guides and your subconscious. So what has been occurring in your dreams has been trying to bring your attention to this person or situation in your life in which you have been feeling burnt out or exhausted by the burdens and responsibilities that someone or a situation has been placing unfairly onto you. Now, the reason why certain content and symbolism has been appearing in your dreams in order to bring your attention to this in your waking life is because your subconscious and your spirit guides want you to transmute this energy of stress, burdens, and burnout into freedom. Because with this card coming out in the reverse position, I'm taking an additional interpretation from it in which Your subconscious would like you to free yourself from this person or situation. If you can't completely separate yourself from this person or situation, this may involve saying no to certain tasks, responsibilities, or burdens that this person or situation is trying to place on you. It could even mean redistributing out extra work, giving it that work or responsibilities to other people. But in whatever way, shape, or form that this has the potential of happening in your life, your subconscious and spirit guides are encouraging you to lighten your load. And keep in mind that this does not only have to do with letting go of responsibilities, but also the emotions, energies, and thoughts that other people leave you with. This is relieving yourself of all of that, of all that does not align with you, that is no longer serving you. Freeing yourself from unnecessary burdens and responsibilities. All in all, simplifying. This is offering you simplification, an opportunity to simplify your life if you choose to take action based on the suggestions made by your spirit guides and your subconscious. Okay, and I see that if you do decide to take action to free yourself and simplify your life in terms of some of these extra burdens that do not belong to you, this will be leading to the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a beautiful energy, especially after this very tiresome Ten of Wands card, Ten of Wands situation. The Nine of Pentacles is a good omen coming from your spirit guides and subconscious that if you choose to listen to the messages of your dreams, this will lead to success. It will lead to feeling like you're in the lap, like you're sitting in the lap of luxury. I'm also getting some additional messages here from the imagery of this card, in that this Nine of Pentacles represents a harvest that you are receiving from making that action of freeing yourself. That is creating this foundation of self-love. That's what I'm getting from this pink flower here. And we also have a figure in the background that is naked. So that also connects me to the concept of reaching this luxury and abundance because of boldly stepping into your truth or showing your truth, expressing your truth. I feel like that all has to do with standing up for yourself in terms of this Ten of Wands situation, this energy here. It's a foundation of living, standing by what is in your highest good, standing in your most authentic self-expression, letting go of burdens, stress, responsibilities, emotions, and thoughts that are not of you. It's helping you stand into this openness of expressing your power, expressing yourself authentically. The Nine of Pentacles also talks about gaining independence. So I feel like that is confirmation and validation that if you do decide to say no and redistribute some of these responsibilities from the Ten of Wands, this will be leading to finding more independence. Independence that leads to prosperity, success, harvesting, that sense of waiting for your harvest. That harvest is being received here in this Nine of Pentacles. It's interesting too because the imagery on this card, it almost looks, this person's face, the profile of their face looks very similar to this bishop chess piece. Again, if this is the bishop. but their profiles look very similar. They are shaped in similar ways. So it's almost like you were being represented by this chess piece. And keep in mind, these are different tarot decks. So it's pretty crazy how these similar images came out for you in this reading. But it's almost like you were being depicted as this bishop, right? Being controlled or dominated by some type of authority in your life. Being forced, well, I don't want to say forced, but you were being given burdens that did not belong to you, and when you let yourself say no or redistribute some of those responsibilities, it's like showing you, the bishop here, feeling at peace within yourself, feeling independent, finally getting that sense of reward for your contributions and your work. So I'm getting additional messages with that, with related to the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. With these cards coming out together, I'm getting the energy from your spirit guides and your subconscious that the reason why you went through this situation, this hardship, was because it was helping you strengthen your self-worth. It was helping you realize the truth of your self-worth, that your self-worth is unconditional no matter what. No matter what is or is not in your external environment, no matter if the rewards are there or not, your worth is unconditional. The worth of your creations and your work is also unconditional. And you're learning to stand up for yourself in this situation. Okay, so those are all the messages that I am getting from the tarot cards in relation to what your dreams and subconscious have been trying to tell you. Now I'm going to dive into the oracle cards that we have here. I'm going to start off with these little ones on the bottom. These cards include a couple keywords that are associated with each one. So for your little oracle cards on the bottom here, we have cat. The keywords for cat are neurotic, compulsive, and exciting. With this card, I'm intuitively getting from your spirit guides and subconscious that they want you to embody this cat-like energy of being fiercely independent, fiercely standing up for what you deserve, fiercely saying no to what does not belong to you, to what is being given unfairly to you to handle. And I'm also getting additional message with those keywords, neurotic, compulsive, and exciting. I'm getting this energy related to the person or situation being described by this, this authority figure. So I feel like at first they were projecting this image of being exciting or offering an exciting opportunity, and it's like over time you realize how compulsive or neurotic or controlling they are as a leader. So again, this is kind of encouraging you to separate from that energy, gain more independence, and free yourself from those burdens and responsibilities that do not belong to you. Okay, so moving on to this oracle card. This is called Cold Brew. So the keywords associated with this oracle card are energetic, vigorous, and active. First, I want to mention that I feel like this oracle card is in direct contradiction to this Ten of Wands energy, but that's bringing a particular message from your spirit guides and subconscious, in that, this energy represented feeling burnt out, stressed, exhausted, on many different levels, emotionally, physically, and mentally. But with this cold brew coming out, it's almost like this message of embodying this cat-like energy, independent, standing up for what you deserve, will lead to feeling more energetic, vigorous, and active. Because as you let go of some of those responsibilities, emotions, energies that are on your plate, it is going to be leaving room for, honestly, just extra energy. That's what's coming through, extra energy that you can utilize in whatever way, shape, or form you desire. Okay, so lastly, I want to get into these dream decoder cards. These cards, like I said, are associated with different concepts, symbols, or experiences that you may be having in your dreams. And they do carry descriptions at the back of each card, which I am going to read through. Okay, so starting off, I'm going to start off with this card here. This card is called Drowning. It represents the concept or experience of drowning in your dream. Water in dreams universally symbolizes emotions. So if you're drowning, this indicates that you're either under a lot of emotional stress or afraid of being overcome by intense emotion. This dream may be a warning that something or someone is taking up too much of your energy and time. Wow. Okay. Just say it how it is, spirit guides, and your in group 2 subconscious. Sounds like what we were talking about in the 10 of Wands, huh? Alright, so carrying on. Taking up too much of your energy and time. You might be too deeply immersed in a relationship or project and in danger of losing yourself. Perhaps you've overcommitted yourself at the expense of your health and well-being. Or you might simply have too many things going on in your life. For example, you might be juggling roles, being a parent, professional, volunteer, and so on, and consequently finding that you have too little quality time to yourself. If you're breathing underwater, this could indicate that you're navigating your way successfully through challenges. However, it could also symbolize a retreat to the womb, prompted by feelings of helplessness and dependency. I feel like this served as a confirmation of what we were talking about in that 10 of Wands card. So this is part of the illusion that is being revealed to you through your dreams by your subconscious. And I feel like this was a pretty good description for this card, actually, so I'm just going to leave it off at that. Remember to always take what resonates with you. And I'm going to move on to this card referring to the symbol, concept, or experience of wedding or marriage. Dreams that feature a wedding or marriage are usually all about new beginnings, often with no literal reference to married life. This interpretation applies to all wedding-related details: bride, groom, bridesmaids, usher, wedding cake, ring, proposal, and so on. Such symbols indicate the potential for moving from one phase of life to another with excitement, commitment, and love. Most often, such dreams will refer to relationships, but they can also point to a leap forward in your professional life, or more generally, your personal development. At a deep psychological level, a marriage may represent the masculine and feminine aspects of yourself, the animus and anima, uniting, or a balance of reason and emotion. If you're the bride or groom in a dream, pay close attention to the person you're marrying, as their character may suggest what aspects of yourself you need to learn from or assimilate to become whole. Now, this is one of those dream decoder cards where the specific content or traits related to a wedding or a marriage will probably be different for each individual watching this reading, since this is a reading for a collective group. But what is standing out to me in this description is moving on from one phase of life to another with excitement, commitment, and love. Also, that these concepts in your dreams may be pointing to a leap forward in your professional life or personal development. With this dream concept or dream experience, whoops, I am feeling connected. I do feel like this meaning is connected to this Nine of Pentacles. I feel like this pink flower, this pink rose, is an offering to yourself, and that offering of commitment, excitement, devotion, and love is being reciprocated back at you through your environment, through receiving success, rewards. Okay, so that is what I'm getting from this Dream Decoder card. And I'm going to get into your last one. Okay. Lastly, we have this card representing the symbolism or experience within your dreams that may involve musical instruments. Anything to do with music in a dream generally has positive associations. Music evokes emotion, so to hear it in a dream connects you with the flow of your inner life. There's a lot of references to emotions happening in your dreams. First we had drowning, water. Water is connected to emotions. We also have the Moon card, which is literally connected to dreams, one's emotions, one's intuition. Okay, but carrying on here. Of course, if the music is dissonant, your attention is being drawn to emotional discord. A beautiful melody suggests the opposite. If you dream of performing music, the instrument may be significant. The black and white keys of a piano suggest seeing things clearly, or perhaps a need for you to find harmony between two extremes, or between two polar opposites, between divine feminine and masculine energies. Okay, carrying on. A violin may be a call for a gentler approach, although it can also suggest you need to pay greater attention to details. Playing percussion may be a sign that you need to drum up more support, or that something needs to be drummed into you. Singing in a dream is a symbol of joyful self-expression and may reflect a desire to be more creative. So again, with the description, and this concept as a whole feels pretty general in that the specific elements or traits of musical instruments in your dreams, or how musical instruments are appearing in your dreams, is probably going to be different for each individual. So remember to take what resonates. I just saw 3344 on the camera timer if that is relevant to you. What I'm getting intuitively from this Dream Decoder card, from musical instruments appearing in your dreams, from your spirit guides and subconscious, is the message that you are hearing the music now. You're hearing the music now. And it is a blessing to your ears. I'm getting that in connection to this Nine of Pentacles energy. You're hearing the music now, and it is a blessing to your ears. That sounds... interesting way of phrasing it. Okay. What I feel like you're hearing the music is metaphorically representing understanding your emotions, diving deep, and taking action because of your emotions will lead to that beautiful melody. So I'm getting an energy from this person playing a trumpet. To me, that's bringing me to this energy related that I associate with the Judgment card. You know, there are trumpets on the Judgment card, traditionally speaking, But it's almost like you might be receiving good news, or you might be receiving some type of calling. This could be committing to following your inner calling, or this could be external, like someone is sending you news, a piece of good news, an offer, an opportunity. This can also just be the trumpets harking on this new beginning, this new chapter that is defined by this Nine of Pentacles energy. Okay, so that concludes all of the messages that I am getting from your spirit guides and subconscious about what your dreams have been trying to tell you. Thank you so much for allowing me to be your reader today. I hope you found this reading to be helpful and enlightening. If you would like to let me know how the reading resonated with you, please feel free to do so by leaving me a like, comment, or subscribe. If you're interested in more pick a card readings, please feel free to check out my social media such as TikTok and Instagram, which the links of can be found down below. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you could do so on my website at divinedesigntarot.com. Anyway, I am wishing you all the best. I am sending you love and light, and I hope to connect with you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, welcome in. This reading is for all those who chose group number 3 for this timeless pick a card reading featuring dream analysis, dream interpretation. Today we are taking a deep dive into what your dreams and subconscious have been trying to tell you. As you can see, I already have a spread laid out here for you. For your tarot cards, we have Strength, the Hanged Man, 10 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Wands. I have some oracle cards as well. On the bottom here, I thought you would add a element of lightness and fun while we are taking a deep dive into your subconscious, but these cards will have some keywords associated with them that may be related to your dream, that may be related to the content of your dreams or the analysis of your dreams. And also over here we have these dream decoder cards. Now I'm using this as possible hints or signals as to the symbolism, concepts, or experiences that you may be encountering in your dreams. I'm going to name them off in the beginning of the reading so they could serve as possible confirmation in choosing this group. This dream decoder card represents the symbolism or experience of seeing deceased individuals in your dreams. And this card right here represents the concept, symbolism, or experience in one dreams related to the beach. So now that I gave a general overview of how the reading will go, I'm going to get started in your tarot cards. So with this 9 of Wands, with what has been going on in your dreams lately, your subconscious has been denoting this type of energy that may be currently going on in your waking life. So the 9 of Wands describes going through a strenuous, difficult journey. But with this being a 9 of Wands, almost to the end of the suit, which would be 10, it suggests that you're almost at the end of this strenuous journey. You have been through many trials, tribulations, and challenges. You are coming forth as a warrior for your goals, your path. And I'm going to get into a particular dream that you may have in terms of a dream you want to accomplish in your waking reality, not, dreams while you're sleeping. In this next card, the 10 of Pentacles. But going back to this 9 of Wands, with this card, your subconscious is bringing forth an energy of defensiveness. You may be for, this may be this may resonate for some of you watching this, because as always, take what resonates, because this is for a collective group. But some of you may even be experiencing fighting in your dreams. This could be physical fighting, like you can see on the imagery of this card. These people are warriors who are fighting in a coliseum. But it represents this concept or this theme, this pattern in your life, this feeling of being up against the world, of needing to defend yourself against the world or against life's unexpected circumstances, defending yourself against things going wrong, even defending yourself against other people. I'm getting other people's opinions, other people's beliefs about who you are as an individual, what your work is. It's interesting because what's coming through from your subconscious and your spirit guides who are here joining us is almost like this fighting, that sense of defending yourself against the world, against competitors, against challenges. This whole journey that you have been through has been for a reason. It has been for your benefit. And I just get this overwhelming sense of, how do I explain this? This overwhelming energy from your subconscious and your spirit guides that they would like you to persevere and keep going, to see the complete end to this cycle, this journey, because you're almost at the finish line. You are so very close. Your spirit guides and your subconscious can literally taste the success that will be coming in for you once the cycle is closed. But I am also getting an additional message from your spirit guides and your subconscious now, in that this fighting, that sense of needing to defend and protect yourself. Okay, there's actually a couple of things going through here. It's almost like this pattern of needing to defend and protect yourself against challenges, against even other people's efforts. I'm getting other people's beliefs. This could be individuals or society at large. There's a lot going on here. But this has all been a part of your journey for a reason, because it is leading you to this 10 of Pentacles, this dream, this long-term dream that you've been working towards. And I see that's also been leading you towards what we're going to talk about in the Strength card and the Hanged Man. And developing a sense of inner strength and reaching a revelation. But one more message I am getting from this Nine of Wands. Wow, there's a lot coming from this Nine of Wands. Another message I'm getting from this Nine of Wands is almost like the challenges or the people that you have been defending yourself against, that you have been protecting yourself against, have been physical representations or physical manifestations of some internal part of yourself. And what I'm feeling intuitively with that part of yourself, I'm getting this would be the inner critic. The inner critic inside of yourself, that inner voice that spouts negative thoughts, self-limiting beliefs. Why I'm saying the inner critic is because we do have this Strength card here. This card can talk about taming one's inner critic. And I'm feeling that pretty strongly in relation to this Nine of Wands. Okay, so To sum this, wow, that was a lot of information coming from one card. Your spirit guides and your subconscious had a lot to say about that sense of battle. But the take home message from this card is really that you have been developing a kind of inner strength that is unique to you in this process, in this challenging journey, and you are almost at the finish line. And when you are finished with this cycle, we have here you reaching that finish line in the 10 of Pentacles. Now, this may represent the long-term dream, vision, or goal that you may be working on in your waking life. And I have a feeling that whatever has been happening in your dreams has been tied to this dream that you have for your waking life. But anyway, let me describe what this card means. So the 10 of Pentacles, this describes a long-term dream of manifestation. This dream can represent, and I just saw 1444 on the camera timer. Just wanted to mention that. Take that as confirmation. Fours may be a number that you've been seeing lately, so I would pay attention. But fours also represent things coming into physical fruition, materializing into physical form. Fours can also represent having a strong foundation. Again, getting brought back to the Strength card. Okay. So what was I saying? Oh, going back into the meaning of the 10 of Pentacles. So this card represents a long-term dream, vision, or goal for manifestation, and that may be related to achieving intergenerational wealth, material resources, intergenerational security and freedom, an overflowing fountain of abundance. As you can see in the imagery of this card, there is a bounty, a harvest, a bountiful harvest on the imagery of this card. This card can also represent creating a lasting impact, either on your family or even the world at large. So whatever the specific details are of this long-term dream may be different for each individual watching this video. But all in all, I am getting a sense from your spirit guides and your subconscious. I just saw 11111 on the camera timer. That they may have been sending you messages or working through resolving karma, learning certain lessons in order to help you on this path in achieving this 10 of Pentacles. And with the dream analysis part of this reading, I have a feeling that this Strength card and the Hanged Man represent the lessons that your spirit guides and subconscious have been trying to teach you to help you along this path of achieving this 10 of Pentacles dream. Okay, so one thing I'm getting from the Hanged Man is you may be having dreams, the content of your dream specifically, whatever is happening in your dreams, it may carry this sense of feeling like you lack control, feeling like you do not have control over what is happening in your dreams, the situations or people that you are encountering in your dreams, whatever is going on. It's this feeling of being hung upside down, suspended in midair, like you don't have a center of gravity. That's what I'm getting from this Hanged Man first and foremost. But with that feeling coming up in your dreams, it is an opportunity to dive into that feeling. What is that emotion trying to tell you? Not about the dreams, what's happening in the dreams themselves. But I feel like this is more in regards to what is it trying to tell you about events happening in your waking life. This energy is bringing me back to this Nine of Wands card. The specifically that feeling of defensiveness in this Nine of Wands card. Because feeling defensive can be paired with a urge or a tendency to control things that may not be in your control because of that protectiveness, that defensiveness, always preparing for that next challenge, that next tribulation. So what I'm getting from this Nine of Wands and the Hanged Man is a message from your spirit guides and your subconscious, and that they are working with you currently in surrendering more and letting go of the reins just a little bit more, letting go of control. I have a feeling that once you let go of things that are not necessary for you to take control of, you are opening up the flow of creation. It's like you're opening yourself up to co-manifesting with your spirit guides, with the universe, and it's like they can provide the finishing touches. For some reason now this Ten of Pentacles is looking like a painting, and I'm picturing you filling out all of the structure, the colors, and then your spirit guides, for example, are filling in the highlights and the shading of the picture, finishing that those perfect details that can only come from co-creating with the spirit guides, with source, with the universe, leaving room for unexpected beauty in your creations, in creating this Ten of Pentacles. Oh, and another message I am getting from the Hanged Man is related to what I was talking about earlier, about a reference to your inner critic. The Hanged Man traditionally talks about being overly critical of yourself. This is especially in regards to when things do not go your way. Remember those challenges and tribulations that we were talking about in the Nine of Wands? I'm getting the messages from your spirit guides and your subconscious now that whatever has been going on in your dreams is so that you can take a step back and reflect on your own thoughts in regards to how you think about yourself when things don't go your way, when things feel out of your control. This card suggests that when things don't work out or they're out of your control, it doesn't necessarily have to do with you personally, but I feel like that inner voice, that inner critic inside of you takes those external circumstances and runs with them in a direction that you don't necessarily want to be taking when it comes to how you think about yourself. So with this card, your spirit guides and subconscious are pointing towards thoughts that you may have related to that inner critic, being overcritical of yourself. This could come with the belief that something is your fault or a lack of progress, things not going your way, things being out of your control is somehow your fault. And with that, your spirit guides and your subconscious are working with you in gaining a new perspective. And taking as, yeah, I feel like with what is going on in your dreams lately, it is their way of metaphorically turning your world upside down so that you can see from another perspective, see this Nine of Wands journey and yourself in relation to this journey from a new perspective. And that new perspective that your spirit guides and subconscious would like you to embody lies within this next tarot card we have, which is Strength. So Strength, this card talks about achieving a sense of harmony between your mind, body, and spirit because of taming one's inner critic. So with the Strength card, I'm being pulled to the imagery of this card and what it is intuitively representing. As you can see, this is an image of Frida Kahlo and her husband at the bottom here. With her husband being at the bottom here, I feel like, and this is not to say anything about Frida Kahlo and her husband's relationship, but to me, intuitively speaking, her husband is metaphorically representing the challenges, tribulations, things not going your way, things that were out of your control, being a part of who you are, who you have become, being a part of the resilience and strength that you have developed as a result of all of those challenges that you have faced. I'm getting a general message too, coming from your spirit guides and subconscious, of standing proudly in your roots, in where you come from, not only in this strenuous, challenging journey, but in where you come from metaphorically as well. This could be about your family, your ancestry, where you're physically from even. This can even be where you are, where your soul is from. If you believe in past lives, if you believe in star seeds, this could be your roots in terms of where your soul originated from, what lives your soul has lived. But I'm just seeing this, everything is a culmination to you embodying this pillar of strength, this pillar of security. And by being a pillar of strength and security, you are more than capable of achieving this 10 of Pentacles dream, which, remember, is all about achieving a sense of security, not only for yourself, but for others as well. So in embodying this pillar of strength and recognizing and validating how you have grown and developed during this challenging, strenuous journey, you will be gaining a new perspective. And that is what your spirit guides and subconscious have been trying to tell you, have been working with you on in your dreams, during your dreams. Okay, so now I want to get into the oracle cards that we have for you. These oracle cards have keywords associated with them that I am going to read. So for clouds, the keywords that we have are shift, transform, adapt. Wow, I feel like that fits in perfectly with the messages that we were getting from the Hanged Man in shifting into a new perspective about this Nine of Wands journey. I feel like I also want to say your subconscious wants me to tell you right now that all the challenges and tribulations that you have been through are not because of you. They are not your fault. But nonetheless, they were for your benefit. Okay, and then for the part is called word art. The keywords associated with this card are creative, innovative, and resourceful. Okay, so I love these cards in combination with each other. So it's almost like telling a story. Your spirit guides and subconscious through your dreams have been trying to tell you to shift your perspective. Remember, this card was all about transforming, shifting your perspective into seeing yourself as the creative, innovative, and resourceful individual that you are, especially after going through this strenuous, challenging journey that you have been on. So these cards came out in the reverse position. I don't usually shuffle oracle cards for them to come out in the reverse position, but I feel like that carries an additional message as well, similar to that of the Hanged Man, of needing to turn things upside down so that you see the truth for what it is. And I feel like once you see yourself through the eyes of your spirit guides and even your subconscious, you are going to be saying what they have been saying all along. Wow, wow, wow. Like, wow, look at that strength inside of you. Look at how this journey has shaped you into this creative, innovative, and resourceful figure. Okay, so for the last section of the reading, I want to go into this dream decoder cards. Now, keep in mind that these cards can represent concepts, symbolism, or experiences that you may be having in your dreams. As always, take whatever resonates, because the specific dream content of each person's dream is probably going to be different. So for your first dream decoder card, we have this one representing the symbolism or experiencing deceased people in one's dream. I'm going to read the back of each card as well. There is a spiritually minded school of thought that sees dreams of departed loved ones as genuine signs of the afterlife, a way for the deceased to gently reassure you that you are eternally alive in spirit. Research shows that in 85% of cases, people who have afterlife dreams feel better able to cope with their grief, regardless of your beliefs. Dreaming about a lost loved one can be comforting if they passed away less than 2 years ago. If, however, it's longer than that, perhaps you're not yet fully processed your grief. Dreaming about the dead could denote they still have a strong influence over you. If a ghost or spirit appears, this could symbolize unfinished business. It may also represent lack of clarity in your thinking or in some situation you're dealing with. Alternatively, something or someone is haunting you, perhaps an old lover or a regret. So what I am getting intuitively from the description of this card is that some of you may be having, first of all, may be actually having dreams where deceased people from your life are coming forward. I feel like if you are having dreams of that include deceased loved ones, and they are guiding you on your journey right now. They're trying to help you make that perspective shift about your journey. But if they're not, there's not specific people, specific loved ones who are coming through in your dreams, this could be symbolizing unfinished business. Yeah, and even regret, a lack of clarity. Again, I'm being tied to this Nine of Wands card, of things that have happened in your past along this strenuous, challenging journey. So it's almost like your spirit guides and subconscious, in having events or experiences, that represent unfinished business in your dreams, are helping you emotionally and mentally process and resolve what happened in your past journey so that you can move on and shift into a new perspective. Okay, and then lastly, we have another dream decoder card. This card represents the concept symbolism or experience of the beach. A sandy beach on a tropical island indicates a longing to escape your everyday routine and responsibilities. This is a common wish fulfillment dream. Beaches are places where water, emotion, meets earth, the body. So such a dream could also suggest a longing to express your emotions. That is, enact them bodily. Do you stay on the beach in your dream or take a swim in the ocean? The answer could affect the meaning. If there are footprints in the sand, this could indicate something from your past you're moving away from, since eventually those footprints will be washed away. If the sand shifts under your feet, maybe you're concerned that your life lacks stable foundations. If the dream emphasizes the island itself, or you're alone on the beach, this might suggest feelings of isolation or insecurity, or else a need for some time alone to reflect on what really matters. So for this type of dream experience or imagery specifically, it probably is going to be different in how it physically manifests for each individual watching this, since this is for a collective group. As always, take what resonates. What I'm getting intuitively from this card is I'm being pulled to that mention of where water, emotion, meets earth, the body. So this dream could suggest a longing to express your emotions in your physical body, in physical reality. And the description of this dream decoder card reminds me of this Hanged Man, the messages we are getting from the Hanged Man, of diving deep into those emotions happening in your dreams. Remember, we're referring to the feeling of a lack of control, feeling at fault for things not going your way or being out of your control. But yes, connecting those subconscious emotions into your conscious mind so that you could work with those emotions, so that you could transmute them. So you can transmute them into this new perspective of seeing yourself as a pillar of strength. As, what we're talking about in this card as well, being creative and innovator. Being resourceful. And again, I see 444 on the camera timer. Fours represent things coming into physical form, physical manifestation. Fours can, again, represent a strong foundation. So we are shifting your perspective so that you may see yourself as that pillar of strength. as an unconditional pillar of infinite strength because of the journey that you have been through. Okay. Okay, and that is all the messages that I am getting from your spirit guides and subconscious in regards to what your dreams have been trying to tell you. Thank you so much for allowing me to be your reader. I hope you found this reading to be helpful and enlightening. If you would like to let me know how the reading resonated with you, please feel free to do so by leaving me a like, comment, or subscribe. If you're interested in more pick a card readings, please feel free to check out my TikTok and Instagram, which the links of can be found down below. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you could do so at divinedesigntarot.com. Anyway, I am wishing you all the best. I am sending you love and light, and I hope to connect with you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, welcome in. This reading is for all those who chose group number 4 for this timeless pick a card reading featuring dream analysis. What have your dreams and subconscious been trying to tell you? So as you can see, I already have a spread laid out here for you. With your tarot cards, we have the Devil, the Four of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. I also pulled some oracle cards for you. I have these little oracle cards at the bottom here, which I thought would be a fun, light addition to diving in deep into your subconscious. Each of these cards have keywords associated with them, which I will read when the time comes. And these cards over here are dream decoder cards. I thought I would include these cards to use as certain symbols, concepts, and or experiences that you may be encountering in your dreams. So use these cards as possible hints or signals to confirm if you picked the right group. So I'm going to name out these cards, and then I'll get into what the cards mean deeper into the reading. So we have the symbology, concepts, or experiences of paralysis, shopping, and moving forward. So I'm going to start the reading with your tarot cards. I'm going to get started over here with the Devil. So with the Devil, I am getting a couple of different interpretations right off the bat coming through from your spirit guides and your subconscious. So this Devil card carries pretty strong energy of feeling trapped, feeling constricted. This could be, and this is in regards to your waking reality. So whatever has been going on in your dreams has been an indication from your subconscious, from your spirit guides, to pay attention to those feelings of being trapped or constricted or believing that you are in your waking reality. And those feelings of being trapped or constricted may be a result of a specific person. This could be someone in your life who has some type of authority over you. This Devil energy could be representing in an institution, or it can even be more subconscious or more related to how you perceive yourself or the role that you play out in the world. In other words, this energy could physically manifest in feeling trapped by your position or social role that you are wearing currently in your waking life. You know, take what resonates. This could be different for each individual watching, since this is a reading for a collective group. But this Devil energy, in whatever way it is being expressed in your waking reality, it is something or someone that creates this feeling of constriction. Even I'm getting like a power struggle coming through here, manipulation even. I feel like whoever or whatever this devil represents may have sold you some type of dream. This could even be related to career. There's a lot of things coming through here. But I'm getting now a sense like you were sold some type of dream. That if you did this, if you performed in this way, you played this role, you assumed this position, some void inside of yourself would be filled. But whoever or whatever this devil represents was selling a lie, an illusion. And I feel like now, with what's going on in your dreams, your spirit guides and your subconscious are helping you see through that illusion. If you have not separated yourself from whoever or whatever this devil represents, oh, keep in mind too that this devil can represent unhelpful cycles, behaviors, actions, beliefs. So the devil can be, the devil on your shoulder. It could be internal, of working past unhelpful habits, behavior, and thoughts that we have formed. But anyway, getting back to what I was talking about with the devil here. So I feel like if you have not separated yourself from this cycle, this unhelpful cycle, whether that is being physically manifested through a person, situation, institution, habits, etc., that your spirit guides and subconscious are currently working with you in your dream space, in your dreams, to get past this unhelpful cycle, this unhelpful energy that's being represented in the devil card. And moving on from the devil, we have some related messages here in the Four of Swords. What I'm getting from the Four of Swords is freeing. Is this energy of renewal, but this has to do with a renewed perspective. It almost feels like you are having some type of revelation. And with the traditional meaning of the Four of Swords, this revelation can come from taking rest, taking a break, especially a mental break, in terms of what's been going on in this devil energy, this devil card. And I saw 4411 on the camera in case that's relevant to you. I'm also getting some messages about the devil and the Four of Swords coming out together. So with this devil energy, whoever or whatever this is representing, it feels like you were being trapped into a role, into, I don't know, a story of a false story of who you are, of what your identity is. It feels like this energy, this devil energy, was constricting you in a way that it's almost like this energy, or whoever, whatever this energy represents, was manipulating you in believing that this oppression, that this control that they had over you was an integral part of your identity. But in the Four of Swords, what I'm getting from your spirit guides is you reclaiming your identity to be one of your own creation, not influenced at all by this devil energy, not influenced by this past unhelpful cycle, habits, actions that led to the continuance of this cycle. I'm seeing you rewriting. It's like you're rewriting and rediscovering your true identity all at the same time. And this is coming from a place of self-love. If you can see, there's a pink rose growing out of the heart space of this figure made out of wood. So it's like you are gaining this realization, becoming the sculptor of your own identity, so to speak. And this is all out of a place of self-love, of unconditional self-love for yourself. I feel like you are laying down to rest all of the thoughts, these self-limiting beliefs that have to do with this old identity, the old identity of being oppressed, constricted. Your true self, your true identity is being freed now. Your spirit guides and subconscious are working with you right now to remake, to rediscover, recreate your true identity. Yes, they're helping you lay this cycle to rest. Okay, so one last message I do want to mention with the Four of Swords is this card does talk about needing to take a break to prevent physical burnout, physical exhaustion. So this card does come with a little bit of a warning that if you do not take that break for yourself, then it probably will be placed upon you. So I would just be making sure that, especially if you have separated from this devil energy or are currently working on doing that, to give yourself the rest that you need and deserve during this time. Okay, so moving on now to your other tarot cards, I want to talk about this Seven of Cups. Okay, actually, taking a step back here, I want to go into this Six of Pentacles first and then move into the Seven of Cups. So what we're talking about with the Four of Swords, about recreating, rediscovering your true identity, what that means to you separate from this devil energy, this energy of oppression. We get into what that identity may entail with the Six of Pentacles. So what I'm getting from this Six of Pentacles is that your spirit guides and your subconscious may be showing you certain details in your dreams that represent parts of yourself that they would like you to embody. And how this physically manifests in, dream content is probably going to be different for each individual, but whatever is appearing in your dreams is going to be connected to the abstract meaning of the Six of Pentacles, which carries this high vibrational energy of generosity. That's what I'm mostly getting from the Six of Pentacles. I'm also getting a heavy emphasis on solar plexus chakra energy here in the Six of Pentacles too. So your spirit guides and subconscious may be putting symbols or content in your dreams that are embodying this idea. So what the solar plexus chakra represents is being confident in your authentic self, being bold in expressing your authentic self, being bold and confident in expressing this new identity or this rediscovering of your true identity. Oh, okay. So another important part of this identity that you are recreating, rediscovering, has to do with not only are you a generous soul by nature, that's what's coming across, you are very kind with the energy, resources, affection that you give to others, But what's coming through is feeling confident in setting up healthy boundaries for yourself. I feel like this devil energy, this devil card represented a situation, person, a cycle in your life in which your boundaries kept being, stepped upon. They were being violated. And in this new chapter of your life of representing your truest identity, your most authentic self, your spirit guides and subconscious are working with you right now in only giving, only being generous with your time, energy, effort, whatever it is. Only being generous when you feel like it, when you feel like your cup is overfilling, when you feel like you have enough energy, time, etc. to do so. So this is you being confident in saying no when you need to say no, and setting up those strong, healthy boundaries. And that's also an act of self-love, like we're talking with this pink flower. Recreating an identity or representing yourself in a new way that is out of love for yourself. Okay, and then moving on here, I want to get into the Seven of Cups. So with the Seven of Cups, I have a feeling that now that, if you have not gotten past this unhelpful cycle, that you are going to be getting past it very soon. But once you are past the unhelpful cycle, the Seven of Cups is representing your future, or where this new chapter of stepping into your authentic, true identity is leading you. So with the Seven of Cups coming out in the reverse position, I am getting an overwhelming sense of energy from this card of you gaining a sense of clarity. Clarity in what roles, what social hats, what positions are yours to assume, to fill, and which of those are not. Which of those do not belong to you? Which of those are connected to this unhelpful cycle, could be representing a person or a situation that you were experiencing. And I just saw 2, 2, 2, 2, so I would take that as confirmation. But with this card, I'm just getting like you are completely clear now because of what you have been through. Completely clear now on who you are, what your identity is, and also what you want to accomplish in your life, what you see for your dream life in the future. Because this Seven of Cups talks about working towards dreams. Okay, I'm getting some additional messages from your spirit guides, from your subconscious with this card, that there may be some content or symbolism in your dreams lately that have to do with material resources. For example, imagery that looks like this on the card, material resources that are linked to the concept of luxury or even royalty. Similar to the imagery of this card, there's gold coins, gold statue, crown, pearls, gems, jewels. It's that type of energy. So what I'm getting coming from your spirit guides and your subconscious is that you may be experiencing situations in your dreams right now that suggest that, those items of luxury or items that denote royalty are not possibilities for you, or feels like it's being taken away by someone. Again, going back to that devil energy. With that coming up in your dreams, I'm getting this message from your spirit guides and subconscious that they are working with you right now. and reclaiming what has been taken, what has been lost. I'm receiving the message that you are finally getting back what you deserve and freeing yourself. It's almost like you are freeing what is owed. Because you made some type of choice. It's like you made a choice, or you're going to be making a choice that is an act of self-love, that separates yourself from this unhelpful cycle, unhelpful person or situation that was controlling, manipulative, oppressive. I feel like you are freeing yourself. You're gaining clarity, and you're feeling proud in the choice that you have made. Okay, so that's all I'm getting from the tarot cards in terms of what your dreams and subconscious have been trying to tell you. And now I want to get into these oracle cards on the bottom. Let's see what the keywords are for them. Okay, so for Anteater, the keywords are opportunity, crafty, and greedy. For Toad, the keywords are worry, doubt, and apprehension. So with the keywords for Anteater and Toad, I feel like those keywords are representing this feeling of worry and apprehension when it comes to those who represent the keywords of Anteater, being opportunistic, crafty, and greedy. Now this pulls me back to that devil energy, you know, whoever or whatever represents this devil energy in your life. It's like you're worried that that energy, yeah, this type of cycle is gonna keep sticking and being a part of your life. But what I'm getting from your spirit guides and subconscious, you know, through what they're working on with you in your dreams, is that, yeah, I just have a feeling like you don't have any reason to worry or fear anymore, because that cycle is going to be in the past. It's going to stay in the past. You are freeing yourself from that cycle. This unicorn carries the keywords of magic, unique, and rare. Wow, that describes you. That definitely describes you. Okay, and then the sticker earrings. This card, sticker earrings, has the keywords of fear of commitment, hesitant, and cautious. Okay, so I feel like these messages, the keywords for this sticker earrings card, represents a potential fear of commitment, of cautiousness, you know, that worry and apprehension and doubt that the cycle is truly over. For some reason, I'm being pulled to this sticker on the ear. I feel like this is representing sticky words, like sticky words, sticky opinions, sticky beliefs that you may have internalized. So I would just make sure to really have a mass cleansing, a mass release of all of the thoughts, words, energies, you know, everything related to this unhelpful cycle, unhelpful person, situation, whatever you were experiencing in your life. I have a feeling that that's why there is that fear, that worry. Yeah, it's like a fear and worry that you're going to encounter more corrupt, greedy, manipulative people who want to control you. But because, yeah, what's coming through from your spirit guides and subconscious is that this cycle is over, if this cycle is close to over, if it has not yet ended. And I'm seeing you as this unicorn. It looks like they're breaking out of a frame. They're breaking out of constriction, out of a box. You're literally breaking free, becoming the you know, the unicorn that you are in recreating, rediscovering your true identity. It's almost like you are, yes, being free by expressing the magic, the uniqueness, and the rarity of who you truly are. Okay, and lastly, I do want to get into these dream decoder cards. Now remember, these may be representing specific content, symbols, or experiences that you may be having in your dreams or will be in the future. And they have descriptions on the back that I am going to read. So first I'm going to read this one over here. This is representing paralysis. Dreams in which you can't move or speak can cause great anxiety. The simplest explanation is that you feel helpless and trapped in some aspect of your life. For some reason, you're unable to move forward, perhaps because you can't decide on the best course of action. If you're disabled in a dream, or a wheelchair or disabled person appears, this may reflect an aspect of yourself that's struggling to express itself or realize its potential. Perhaps you're lacking confidence or have ambitions or goals you feel are beyond you. A situation may not have worked out as you'd hoped. Alternatively, someone may have hurt you badly in a way you might not have even acknowledged to yourself. If your immobility results from being weighed down with heavy bags, this is a sign of taking on too many responsibilities. You might need to say no more often or ask others to help you. So there's a couple of different things from this description that I am intuitively being pulled to. First, paralysis. Yes, it can represent feeling helpless or trapped. I feel like we touched on that before in the meaning of the Devil card, feeling trapped in some type of situation. This could be with a person. Yeah, you get the gist. We already talked about it. But what I'm also being pulled toward in the description of this card is needing to say no more often or ask others for help. So we're talking about that a little bit in this Six of Pentacles card. So if you have been experiencing paralysis in your sleep, you know, what's happening in your waking reality with this Devil card, I feel like if you have been going through that paralysis, it has been a manifestation of that feeling of being trapped or controlled by someone or something else. And then it's also an indication, you know, encouraging you to say no when you need to say no. Remember, establishing those healthy, firm boundaries, only giving when you feel it is fair to yourself. So first, I do want to mention, remember, this card is called Moving Forward. So I feel like that is direct confirmation that you will be moving forward from this, not only this experience that you've been having in your sleep, this paralysis, but you will be freed from what we talked about in the Devil card, this unhelpful cycle, person, or situation, whatever it may be. Okay, but I do want to actually read the description for this. This is representing the content, symbology, or experience of shopping in your dreams. Shopping. Stores in a dream can indicate what you want or think you need in life to be happy. Also, shopping represents choice, the possibilities on offer, the decisions you need to make, the attitudes or responses available to you. Browsing in a shopping mall, department store, or market, or window shopping downtown may be a prompt for you to review your opportunities. this is getting back into the Seven of Cups. This card is all about opportunities. So I feel like during this unhelpful cycle, you had a lot of opportunities to play different roles, to wear different parts of your identity. And now it's almost like I see at the end of this, this cycle and in the beginning of this new chapter, I see you making a choice of you deciding, this is who I am, this is my true identity. But anyway, going back. Prompt for you, maybe a prompt for you to review your opportunities. The particular items on sale may narrow down the dream's meaning. If you're buying clothes, you're seeking protection, but also an identity. Wasn't I just talking about identity? Anyways, moving on. If it's food or drink, you need to attend to your basic emotional needs. If you can't find the item you're looking for, this is a sign of some general frustration with life or of a particular need or desire that isn't being satisfied. If you're shoplifting, a part of you may feel the only way to get what you want may be to break the rules. All right, now I'm going to leave it at that. I kind of already mentioned what I'm intuitively feeling with this shopping card, but again, since this is a reading for a collective group, the specific details that are coming up for each of you is probably going to be different. So take what resonates. Okay, now lastly, we have this dream decoder card. This dream decoder card represents the content, symbology, or experience of moving forward. Moving forward, walking in a dream, like any other form of travel, is a symbol of the discoveries you're making as you move forward in life. It's generally a positive dream because you're relying on your own resources to get where you need to be. Oh, interesting. I feel like there is... Okay, I'm getting another message now. Now I'm getting a message from your spirit guides and subconscious that because you're closing the door on this unhelpful cycle, person, situation, you are unlocking, or it's like you are waking up to resources that were inside of yourself and possibilities that were always available to you. It feels like you're waking up to them, but on the other hand, it also feels like they're being unlocked. They're being unlocked by you taking action, out of self-love and saying no, creating those healthy boundaries. But anyway, getting back to the meaning of this card. Okay, so relying on your own resources to get where you need to be. These surroundings and any obstacles or diversions you encounter will give you a clue about your progress. If you're walking in mud, there may be a messy situation in your personal life. Walking on glass suggests you're feeling hurt. Being barefoot may indicate a need to be more authentic. Moving on air suggests self-confidence and positivity, though there may be risks involved and possibly a certain amount of bluffing. Climbing or hiking in rugged terrain suggests challenges you need to overcome. Walking indicates you're judging the pace of change well, as opposed to running, which may suggest an impatience to reach your goals. So this is one of those cards where the specific details of how you are moving forward, how that is manifesting in your dreams, is probably going to be different for everyone. So I would just take what resonates in terms of the specific descriptions for how you may be traveling. But I love that positive omen. You're definitely moving forward from this devil energy. I love that for you so very much. Your spirit guides and your subconscious, through your dreams, what's going on in your dreams, are working with you in freeing yourself and recreating, rediscovering your true identity, feeling confident in expressing that true identity and saying no. But anyways, that is all the messages that I am getting from your spirit guides and subconscious today. I hope you found the reading to be helpful and enlightening. If you would like to let me know how the reading resonated with you, please feel free to do so by leaving me a like, comment, or subscribe. If you're interested in more pick a card readings, check out my Instagram and TikTok, with which the links of can be found down below. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you could do so on my website at divinedesigntarot.com. Anyway, I am wishing you all the best. I am sending you love and light. And I hope to connect with you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, welcome in. This reading is for all those who chose group number 5 for this timeless pick a card reading, featuring the topic dream analysis, dream interpretation. What have your dreams and subconscious been trying to tell you? As you can see, I already have the spread of cards laid out here for you. For your tarot cards today, we have the 10 of Wands, the 5 of Wands, the 2 of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. I also have some oracle cards laid out here. These little ones at the bottom are meant to add an element of fun and lightness while we're diving deep into your subconscious today. They do have keywords associated with them, which I will get into later during the reading. And we have these dream decoder cards over here. I'm kind of using these dream decoder cards as signals or hints of the specific content, symbolism, or experiences that you may be encountering in your dreams. And I'm going to, before getting into what these cards mean, I actually am going to name off the labels of these cards just in case that may be relevant to you in confirming that you chose the right group. So these cards represent the content, symbology, or experiences that you may be having in your dreams that are involved with falling, animals, and an unfamiliar, secret, or unused room. So now that I got that sorted out, I'm going to start over here with your tarot cards with the 10 of Swords. So with this 10 of Swords, recently your dreams have been tied to something going on in your waking life, and this event or occurrence represents an ending of some kind. Since this is a 10 of Swords, this is the end of the suit. This can be an ending that involves some sort of betrayal, feeling like you have been stabbed in the back multiple times. That's usually the energy that comes through with this 10 of Swords. So this could represent an ending that happened in your life. Remember, this could be any type of ending, since this is a reading for a collective group. This could be in regards to an ending of a relationship, career, a situation. For some of you, I'm getting that this is even larger, like this may have been related to a bigger goal, a bigger dream that you're working towards. But with the 10 of Swords, this refers to an ending that did not necessarily include the best of circumstances. This ending probably involved undesirable consequences and with the traditional meaning of this card, this can also be referring to some type of disappointment or failure that happened recently in your life. Now, there is some positive subtext when it comes to the Ten of Swords. Usually on the traditional imagery of the Ten of Swords, it shows someone getting stabbed in the back, but they have this okay symbol. They're making this okay symbol with their hands, suggesting that whatever happened in the situation, the endings, the betrayal that may have occurred, was all for their benefit. And I am getting pulled to that message here with the energy that I'm getting from your spirit guides, from your subconscious. I have a feeling that that ending is all part of your journey. It was a blessing in disguise, and it is helping you go through a personal transformation. I'm getting that message from the bats that we see hanging from the tree on this Ten of Swords card. So whatever is the specific content that has been appearing in your dreams lately have been related to this ending, this event of your waking reality. The tarot cards that we have coming out next to the Ten of Swords, they offer the dream analysis, or explain why your spirit guides and subconscious have been putting content symbology in your dreams related to this event. So going on now with the Five of Swords, I feel like this is representing your energy, your reaction to this Ten of Swords, but it's also representing how your spirit guides and subconscious would like you to change your perspective. And I feel like they are currently working with you in your dreams on changing your perspective of this and this Ten of Swords energy. Okay, so there's a couple of messages coming through with this Five of Wands. What I'm getting initially is I was getting a quite literal imagery of this message coming across from your spirit guides, but I was seeing like someone having a dream. This could actually be happening in your dreams, or this could be more of a metaphor, but it's almost like someone fighting themselves in their dreams. Or they're fighting some type of representation of themselves, or who they thought they were on this Ten of Swords journey, fighting that version of themselves. Now that can be literal, since we are talking about dreams, you could be literally fighting yourself, or a representation of yourself, or even a part of yourself. But I am also getting the metaphorical message of experiencing inner turmoil in terms of accepting this Ten of Swords, this ending, and it could be even a betrayal too, coming from this Ten of Swords. But there's this sense of inner turmoil, this sense of resistance in accepting that this chapter, that this cycle is over, that this relationship or situation that you experience with the Ten of Swords is ended now. So with that message, what's coming through from your spirit guides and your subconscious is that they are working with you in gaining closure. There's also coming through some feelings of self-doubt. It almost feels like, am I ready to move on? Am I ready to put this in the past? Am I prepared to face the uncertainty of what comes after this ending chapter? The subtext I'm getting from your spirit guides in response to those feelings of self-doubt is that everything that led up to this ending, this Ten of Swords, blessing in disguise, has been preparing you for this next chapter. sometimes with the Five of Wands coming out, it comes with an energy of being prepared. You know, usually on the Five of Wands cards, we see people fighting with sticks. So that suggests that these people are practicing. They're practicing for the real battle, so to speak. So yeah, what I'm getting from your spirit guides coming through here is your subconscious is still working through this journey, working through feelings of self-doubt in reaching that state of closure. What I'm getting from your spirit guides is that all that you went through in terms of this ending, this potential betrayal, it was preparation for you. I feel like there's some resistance in putting down your sword, or putting down the stick that you have been fighting with, you know, metaphorically in terms of this Five of Wands. But now it's like you're being asked to put down your wand, you know, the practice. You've gained enough practice, you gained enough knowledge, you learned the lessons that you needed to learn to end this chapter. So it's almost like with what's been going on in your dreams, your spirit guides and subconscious have been encouraging you to put down that stick and then pick up the real sword. Now it's time to embark on what we have been preparing you for. I don't know, it feels like the real challenge, the real fight is yet to come. Very abstract interpretation of the Five of Wands. But I wouldn't expect anything less from this reading about dreams. Anyway, so moving on from the Five of Wands, now I want to get into this Two of Swords. So with this Two of Swords, it does indicate this energy, this feeling of indecisiveness. So in the Ten of Swords, remember we're talking about an ending. If this ending was a result of your own doing, your own actions, for example, choosing to walk away from a person, relationship, a situation, what I'm getting from your spirit guides with this Two of Swords is to feel more confident, feel more secure in your decision, even if this ending did not happen as a direct result of your own actions, for example, walking away from something. I'm still getting that message from your spirit guides coming in, like this ending was meant to happen. It was all for your benefit. What I'm also getting from your spirit guides with the imagery of this card, so I'm focusing on this person, their attention is really focused on what's going on over here. The Ten of Swords, first of all, the ending, what actually happened, and then this Five of Wands, that it carries this energy of like avoiding closure or not feeling ready to close this chapter. And with those messages, I feel like your spirit guides and your subconscious are, you know, whatever is going on in your dreams right now, they are working with you in shifting your attention not on what has already passed, but shifting your attention in how it helped you grow, and also shift your attention to something going on over here. Because the Ace of Wands, this is a new beginning. But I feel like this is a new beginning that is yet to be seen or is yet to be acknowledged by you. And through what's going on in your dreams, your spirit guides and subconscious are almost like clearing space, or they're making room for this Ace of Wands energy, for you to feel this energy in its fullest extent, in its fullest power. So with this Two of Swords, remember we were talking about an ending here with the Ten of Swords, something ending. The Two of Swords, I'm feeling this energy of like hesitancy, of fear in fully moving forward, like fully moving on from this This could even be a cycle that you just got through. With this Two of Swords, I feel like you have been, in your mind, a lot about this ending. I feel like it's been taking up a lot of mental energy, a lot of mental space. Like you've been thinking, yeah, there's just a lot of thoughts like going back and forth on certain things that happened, maybe led to this ending. Like even on the path of like, how can I get back to where I was? How can I reverse this? How can I reverse this failure, mistake? With all of that said, with all of those thoughts going on in the background, those thoughts churning, your spirit guides and subconscious are working with you in your dream space and clearing away those thoughts. And I also feel like in your dreams, they're trying to get you to, I don't know, I feel like it's honestly being used, that's time in your life right now is being used to kind of shut down your mind, or they would like it to be an environment or a space in which your mind is shut down, it's relaxed, and you're not thinking with your mind, you're not weighing pros and cons with your logical mind, but you're opening up space for your emotions and your heart to speak more. Because I feel like your emotions about this situation, about the person or situation that had just ended, it is a clear indication that this was a blessing in disguise. Like you were not satisfied or happy in whatever relationship or situation that this Ten of Swords represents. It's almost like within what's going on in your dreams right now, your spirit guides and subconscious are trying to clear away the cloudiness that is being produced by your thoughts, so that you could see the truth of this situation and how you're possibly benefiting from this change in your life, and what they would like you to see and how you are possibly benefiting from shifting your perspective and fully accepting this ending, gaining that sense of closure. We have this energy over here with the Ace of Wands. This card is a complete reversal to this Ten of Swords energy. The Ace of Wands is all about, first of all, I'm getting personal transformation. I was getting that message with the bats here in the Ten of Swords, but this is a new beginning. This can talk about a new beginning, a new cycle that comes with passion and enthusiasm for what you are doing. I feel like your energy has been rejuvenated. If this ending has to do with your career, you may be getting some new opportunities or projects that really spark that fire of inspiration, enthusiasm, and creativity within you. Okay, and going back to this Two of Swords, I actually want to say one more thing. So what I'm getting from this, one more thing I'm getting from this Two of Swords is being stuck in all or nothing thinking, black or white, this or that. With this, and then with that Ten of Swords, with this ending, it almost feels like, it's weird because I'm getting this message from your spirit guides, almost like this ending may not actually be an ending. I know this is, bear with me. This is the energy that's coming across, but I feel like this could be a message for a few of you. But if this ending was, for example, like a career ending or leaving a position, I'm getting this message like there's potential to, explore some other facet of whatever career situation, industry that this ending or failure happened in. For example, maybe you were a teacher of you were an English teacher and then you decided to become a teacher of another subject. Like, that's just an example of maybe this ending is moving in another direction or finding a new source that is somehow related to what you were doing before in this Ten of Swords. Again, going back to this Ace of Wands, it's all about new beginnings, new passions, projects. There's a lot of potential here. Potential in terms of creativity, transforming. I feel like you're also transforming your role. Again, this could be for some of you, take what resonates, but you may be transforming your role. And this could be your, in terms of career, transforming your role or position. This could be transforming streams of income. But there is a lot of potential here in feeling energetic and then wielding that energy into creating whatever you are intending to create successfully. So with that, your spirit guides and subconscious want to bring your focus and attention, away from the situation by gaining you the closure that you need and focusing on this new beginning, this new sense of passion. The personal transformation. Okay, so now I want to get into the oracle cards that we have on the bottom here. These oracle cards each have keywords associated with them that I'm going to read. So this one says scratch and sniff stickers. The keywords associated with this are curious, inquisitive, analytical. For some reason, this is making me think of that saying, stop and smell the roses. I feel like that's what this Two of Swords is representing, taking that time to be on your own, going through, a self-reflection process, a self-reflection journey, and shifting your perspective about the situation that happened here with the Ten of Swords and the Five of Wands. So for this card, this is wine. And the keywords associated with this are happy, pleasant, social. Okay. Feel like that's just a message that there's, again, getting back to that Ace of Wands, like there's things to look forward to. There's happy, pleasant, social events to look forward to. It's not all going to be focused on this ending. Okay, so for this card, this is Cliff, and the keywords are on edge, agitate, and anxious. This is lake. The keywords for lake are confine, lock, and limit. So I actually am being called to the meanings of these cards and putting them together. So with lake, I feel like with the words confine, lock, and limit, and cliff, this was talking about being on edge, agitated, and anxious. So I feel like those feelings of anxiety, being on edge, being agitated, it very much mirrors the energy I was getting from this Five of Wands card. But I feel like that has been locked within you, and whatever's been going on in your dreams lately have been physical manifestations of those emotions that want to be expressed, want to be released. This card, confine and limit. I feel like those, those leftover feelings of being on edge, being agitated, anxious because of the ending that happened here, possible betrayal or failure that happened in the Ten of Swords. Right now, your subconscious feels confined or limited by those emotions. So again, your spirit guides and subconscious are working with you right now in your dream space, in the dream world, in, you know, releasing those emotions and feeling, yeah, I'm just getting this feeling more free and expansive, not tied down by those feelings of fear and anxiety. Okay, and then lastly, I do want to get into the dream decoder cards. Again, these, I'm using these as, you know, hints or signals as to what the specific content, symbology, or experiences that you may be having in your dreams. One thing I do want to mention with these dream decoder cards is if you noticed, I'm not sure if you noticed, but these cards all are upside down. So they actually fell out in the reverse position. Now, I don't typically shuffle my oracle cards where they fall out in the reverse position, so I thought it was pretty striking that they all came out like this. I feel like that is a message from your spirit guides, from your subconscious. But before I, you know, interpret what the message behind these being upside down are, I want to get into the descriptions of these cards. I'm going to read the descriptions that are on the back. Okay, so first, I want to read the description for this one. This represents an unused, secret, or unfamiliar room. A house or home in a dream is a symbol of yourself. As with you, there will be an outside and an inside. The room in a dream house symbolize aspects of who you are on the inside. Therefore, rooms that are unknown, locked, or secret indicate possible areas of personal transformation that are not yet being expressed. Wasn't I talking about personal transformation? That's pretty funny. Okay, anyway, going back to the description here. So that are not yet being expressed. Either you aren't aware of them, or for some reason you aren't capitalizing on them. The key to interpretation is what was in the room, as this may give you an indication about an aspect of yourself that is undeveloped or undiscovered. If the room is empty or deserted, this suggests you aren't taking steps to get to know your own strengths and talents. Inspiration is waiting to happen. Bear in mind that a hidden room can also be where your dark side is to be found. You need to face this aspect of yourself and come to terms with it. Intuitively speaking, I'm getting a couple things from the description of this card. First, I'm getting pulled to what was being talked about in finding your dark side. So that's bringing me towards what we're talking about that feeling, those feelings of self-doubt, those feelings of fear and hesitancy in closing this cycle. That feeling of, am I ready for this? Am I ready for this next step, for this new cycle in my life? But I was also getting pulled to what was being talked about in getting to know your strengths and talents and then finding inspiration from this. So I feel like in your dreams, your spirit guides and subconscious are working with you in seeing, and I just saw 14444, I would take that as confirmation. Seeing how this journey, the 10 of Swords, this ending, betrayal, failure, how it has shaped you in a beneficial way, how it has helped you develop, grow, how you have certain strengths or certain traits and skills of yours have been strengthened as a result of this Ten of Swords journey, this ending that is occurring in your life. Okay, and moving on now. Okay, so I think I do know why these cards came out in the reverse position, and it does carry similar energy to this Five of Wands card. So it carries this energy of resistance. So there is a part of you that is resisting this closure. A part of your, you might not even be conscious of it. This could be a part of your subconscious, but there is a part of you that is resisting this closure for whatever reason. And again, it's like, it's going to, those moments of self-reflection, of digging deep into your emotions, are going to be necessary in finding that closure. Okay, and we also have this card. This is representing interacting with content, symbology, or experience of animals in your dreams. Animals are a symbol of primal instincts and urges. In a dream, they can represent a repressed part of yourself that you can't fully express in waking life. Again, there's a lot of messages about repression and confinement. We had that here, we had that. Yeah, I was feeling that in multiple places. It's making me think, what are you afraid of? Why are you afraid to express that part of yourself? What happened in this Ten of Swords to make you believe that you can't express that part of yourself? Okay, anyway, going back. In a dream, they can represent a repressed part of yourself that you can't fully express in waking life. The precise meaning may depend on the specific animal, so be alert to its character and its traditional associations. The most common wild animals to appear in dreams are the elephant, which denotes memories or maybe a need for patience; the horse, which symbolizes strength or the need for that quality; and the lion, which suggests leadership and pride. If the animal is caged or in a zoo, you are being advised either to show caution or else to escape the constraints placed upon you. Okay, I'm being pulled intuitively to this message. It's strong. You are being advised to escape the constraints placed upon you, either by yourself or others. The mood of your dream may help you choose between these opposites. So that's bringing me back to what the energy I was getting in the Two of Swords. Those, like, feeling like you are stuck in transition or stuck in choosing between two opposites, two polar opposites. Either I stay and I'm unhappy, or I walk away and face my fears. It's that type of energy that's coming through. Okay, lastly, with a little bit here on the description. Pets, if they are healthy and content, suggests that your needs are being met. But a sick, wounded, or neglected pet suggests precisely the opposite. So this is one of those cards that, the specific details of how animals, physically are being manifested in your dreams are probably going to be different for each individual watching, since this is for a collective group. So with this description of the specifics, I would take what resonates. But yes, more and more confirmation of the transformation that you are embarking, the personal transformation that you are embarking, because of what happened in the Ten of Swords, this blessing in disguise. It's like opening up this part of you that you may not have even realized was there. For some reason, what I'm intuitively getting from just animals being featured in your dream, I feel like whatever traits the animals represent, that is what your spirit guides and your subconscious is working with you on embodying at this time. And I feel like this includes boldly expressing your authentic self, even boldly expressing or getting to know your shadow side, these, the inner critic, the part of you that doubts, the part of you that is in fear, that is worrying, feeling on edge and agitated, anxiety, anxious over this Ten of Swords situation. Okay. And for your last dream decoder card, we have this one over here. This represents the content or the symbolism or experience of in your dreams of falling. Oh wait, I just realized that these cards came out in their reverse, but this is in its, normal position because it's indicating falling. Interesting. So it's almost like these cards are mimicking this one. Falling, losing a sense of gravity, or feeling like you're losing a sense of gravity, stability. That's also making me think of this Ten of Swords. Okay, anyway, getting a little distracted here. Okay, I'm gonna read the description of this card, Falling. Falling in a dream is a clear sign that some situation or relationship is out of your control. Okay, so yeah, this is in regards to this Ten of Swords energy, feeling like this ending, failure or betrayal was out of your control. It's unlikely to be significant whether you fall from a cliff, roof, plane, building, or other high place. Whatever the precise scenario, you find yourself with nothing to hold on to. You have no sense of stability. The key theme of this dream is insecurity. It may be that you see no solution to your problems. Going back to that Two of Swords, trying to find a solution, choose between all or nothing thinking, black or white thinking. It may be that you see no solution to your problems, for example, low self-esteem, have too little support, or have a strong urge to escape a challenging situation. If the latter, the dream may be warning you to take control before you become too reckless and make a serious mistake. As in the popular expression, you're heading for a fall. There may also be sexual associations, perhaps a strong desire to succumb to sexual urges with a risk of damaging consequences. So, with the description of this card, I actually like the description of this card. I feel like it covered the general theme or meaning behind falling. So, from what I read, I would just take whatever resonates in terms of, what's specifically going on in your dreams. But yeah, so if you have been experiencing falling, it is indicating, it's representing that emotion of feeling that instability because of this ending. This honestly feels kind of like a Tower moment. And I know this is not the Tower card, but this feels like an unexpected change that felt like it was out of your control. And it's almost like it was a physical manifestation, or it is a way that your spirit guides and the universe is showing you your own insecurities, your own voice of self-doubt. I'm getting pulled back to the bats on this card and the fact that they are hanging upside down. They're hanging upside down. This is bringing me to the Hanged Man card in tarot. it's almost like hanging upside down, losing a sense of grounding, security for a purpose. For the purpose of personal transformation, of gaining a new perspective. So again, we have that message of that sense of falling in your dreams, containing that message of personal transformation, shifting your perspective, shifting it towards this Ace of Wands, the new beginnings, potential that is available to you at this time. Gaining your lessons and moving on. Okay. And with that, those are all the messages that I am getting from your spirit guides and subconscious about what your dreams have been trying to tell you lately. Thank you so much for allowing me to be your reader today. I hope you found this reading to be helpful and enlightening. If you'd like to let me know how the reading resonated with you, please feel free to do so by leaving me a like, comment, or subscribe. If you're interested in more pick a card readings, please feel free to check out my Instagram and TikTok, which the links of can be found down below. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you could do so on my website at divinedesigntarot.com. Anyway, I am wishing you all the best. I am sending you love and light, and I hope to connect with you in the next reading. Bye!